mechanical
If you
room.
said spiritual room, I would understand that.
Well, that's
Sure.
what I mean. Like EF10, I've got EF10 and spiritual room CO3. So, you know, if you've got both names here, just to try and keep things as user
Yeah. So for those range hoods, we're having like preventive maintenance done on them, they're being cleaned. Well, like, do we need to make them aware of the sensors in there?
All I have on that range hood is just a current sensor in down the hall. So all I know is that somebody's running it or they're not, and it has to be turned on from here. There's a key in the room.
That's runs off the key
switch.
switch.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a switch in the room.
We
So
don't have to worry about it.
all I know is it's on or it's off, and I don't even alarm because I don't know if it's supposed to be on or off. It's just on or off. And then apparently for the exhaust fan in the mechanical room, if I'm telling it to run and it's not, then you will alarm, which it's not running right now for some reason.
I don't know why that one's not on.
So, yeah. The majority of them run off of space temperature. So like the mechanical room, if it gets too hot in there, we bring the exhaust fan on to try and just keep it cooler as best we can. Come winter time when it's not hot in there, it just stays on. Locker room exhaust fans, they run all the time because locker rooms, and washrooms and whatnot. You know. We've got there's a couple storage rooms just to the side of the hallway to go back. They have an exhaust fan, they run all the time. Yeah, most of the stuff just is pretty much good. But at least you'll be able to tell from here if it's broken or not functioning where it should be. Ooh, I forgot. Okay. We do control the exterior lights. So the parking lot lights, and there's bollard lights outside or something.
Bollard lights on the pathways.
Yeah, there's lights on the pathways and stuff will turn on. I forgot about it. We did put in a photo cell to measure how bright it is outside, but we're also going off time. So sunrise, I'm calculating the sunrise and sunset times, and then basing it off of that. But I have to factor in we put the sensor in. I just haven't made the change yet to factor in how the sunlight.
Where is your sensor on the rooftop?
It's out back. So when the corridor the corridor the locker rooms are in, there's that exit door right there. It's just outside that door.
Oh, right near where that solar box is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all the courtyards and then the parking lot.
Yep.
So all the parking lots out there and then all the parking lots out back.
Yes.
So it's pretty, I've never been here at night. Have you, Mike? When it's dark after hours?
Dark?
I just, like when evenings leave,
Yep.
they go out the staff door out the back, like that's a
Yep.
pretty,
Yeah.
you know, I wanna make sure it's pretty lit, like
Well,
lit.
that's what you have now. Though he has timing and plus a photo cell, so if it even gets severely overcast, it would turn the lights on.
So there's light controls down in, I think it's where the transfer switches are.
And then there's the manual switch that I showed you as well.
Yeah, so that manual one is tied into this as well. Like if we want.
This is what's controlling that, unless you go and turn it, take it off of auto and put it on.
Okay.
When it's an auto,
They're all connected
Derek
to the
Systems
same thing.
control.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Do you control the brightness of the lights as well? It's just a standard.
I think it's just on. They're just on and off like this. I don't know if there's any.
Yeah, they're not.
There's no dimmer.
Do we have bulbs to replace on hand?
Those are all LED, so that'll be
Along,
years.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I just turn on and off the electrical. So Can't answer that question. I'm
I'm
just light, I'm just light switch.
Can you do it remotely?
Yeah, I can. I can.
Yeah, just making sure we have even some on site, right? If something does happen to the.
I don't think there was spares there, was there?
This is ministry regulated, of course.
He knows the
Could you
spares.
That's Ferguson for this.
That wasn't something they required, wasn't something the engineers asked for spares from.
Is the pathway lit up? That exterior walkway path, is that lit up?
Not the full.
Not the
one,
full,
no.
no.
But the pathway, say over by the ceremonial fire pit is lit, this one over here.
Like the pathway
The
around the building?
pathway down there, but no, I don't think there's, no, way down here? on-
Yeah, like way in
The
the
side?
back, or the one out front.
Yeah, like the big long one? No,
Yeah.
it's not.
So just inside
It
the
would be
fence,
only
basically.
partially lit, like where parking is and. That'd be something, my opinion, that you need to look at, because I feel that you're missing some lights even in the park.
Oh, really? So that'll be, because we have to do an annual assessment of, are there places people could hide, right? Because like we have to protect our staff
Yeah.
as well. It needs to be well lit when they're going out to their cars.
Because to me, say we're parked out back now, like that lighting only goes down, call it the loading dock driveway, it doesn't go left and right that much. You have the
Come at
lighting
night.
on the road.
Look at it. and
Yeah,
see
you
how-
have the lighting on the road, which is
Yeah.
on the other side of the road though,
Yeah.
right? Not on the sidewalk.
Yeah, the animals, right, too, there's out there. Oh, man.
Like I mean, I don't know why, design wise, they did that, right?
You would think they would want it well lit.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Staff, you guys,
For the
I don't
staff.
know your schedule, but I imagine staff's leaving at like midnight type. time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 11 o'clock at least, they'll be going out. Coming in, yeah. Yeah.
And I've never been here that time.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we're down to 20 to 9 for sunset, so.
Now, but not
Wow.
winter. Yeah, that'll be 4:30. So, do you change this come winter,
So,
or do we change
No, he
this
hasn't.
come winter?
so I have, there's a formula in here to calculate daylight savings time. Or not daylight savings time, sunrise and sunset time, based on longitude, latitude, and time zone, and daylight savings. So this will update every day,
Okay,
and I'm usually within a couple minutes,
okay.
according to when you prepared like the weather network and stuff. So, and then there's a
You know, the
there's
photo
a
cell.
delay, you know, there's an offset either side of that for time on, time off, and then we'll bring the photo cell on. So if yeah, depending on, I think we did that at the other site. Depending on how dark out it gets, we can
Yeah.
bring it on sooner.
So every day it might be different, really.
A little bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different. Okay.
But yeah, it's quite the math that somebody figured out to
Somebody had a lot of time there.
somebody has some time on hands. It's not something I commit to memory. I copy and paste it from one site to the next if I need it. And, yeah. We do have
You'll have water and gas.
We do have a water meter, whether or not the gas meter ever actually happens. We do have a water meter tracking consumption in the building. So you'll be able to see hourly, daily, weekly, and monthly consumption. But I have a feeling something's not right with that. Because you guys have been
Yeah,
here.
I had two spikes, yeah.
Probably a couple
Because-
flushes in the toilet.
Well,
Well, you've just been doing
problem-
laundry the last 2 days.
Well-
the problem is
Yeah.
every day has been zero except for whatever last Thursday was. So
We've been doing a lot of
it's,
laundry.
Yeah, but it does not reflect it.
no, it's
There's nothing
not.
today.
We got an issue here.
Yeah, okay.
It's unfortunate.
Is there like a flood alert?
Flood alert?
Yeah,
No.
no?
You don't have any water sensors that I know
Well, you lose pressure, right?
of. In terms
So
of,
when you have pressure drop.
Leaks and,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying, you're thinking more of, yeah, the water on the floor surface somewhere?
Water leaks.
yeah, water leaks and,
From plumbing, though, right?
yeah.
You don't have any water sensors?
No, so all I'm doing is your water meter coming into the building.
Just
I've got.
That's
Or
just
you're
consumption.
I guess I can see escalate plumbing on
That'd be his consumption, yeah, if you saw.
we know.
Like if there was a leak inside the wall somewhere, a slow leak,
You would see it
you
there.
would see it.
Somewhat, but not really, because it's like if they're making soup one day, it'd be
Usually
different
the
than
shower
making.
Well, if you've got enough of a leak that it's really throwing off your whole building's consumption, you're probably,
Yeah.
especially if it's in a wall, you're probably gonna
Yeah.
find it.
You can find it. It's not
You're probably
gonna-
gonna see it.
You don't have a lot of, you have an underground going out to your garden, so that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, cause I mean, if a pipe in a washer bursts,
We would see that.
You're gonna have a flood on the
definitely.
floor.
yeah, you can see it pretty quick.
Yeah.
So this is more just trending of
Okay.
how much you guys are using.
This would be more back to what Gene was asking today. Your water consumption compared to your salt consumption.
Yeah.
Compared to it.
Compared to salt.
Yeah, I was wondering
Water
about
softening salt.
that. Yeah, the water softener.
Oh, how much we're gonna use.
Like, cause, when did you fill that up, Jay?
What's that?
The salt in the water.
When did I just put it in there?
How long ago did you fill that? when you-
That would have been about a week ago.
Yeah, and it seems to be like chewing through a lot of
Did
salt.
we order more? Did we get more? No?
We bought a skid, and
Yeah,
then like he
yeah.
used half a skid. But then we wondered if it was recharging the tanks.
The initial.
Yeah, initial recharge.
Or is it recharging too often?
Yeah, I don't know that, but
Or just
we
really-
hadn't necessarily gone through the
I wanna
initial.
make sure it wasn't exterior.
Or just really hard water.
For the shark, you know,
Yeah, when,
cause the concrete.
don't know, right?
Yeah.
That's where this will come in, kind of.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we'll have to look at that
Stop
one.
it, buying real estate.
And we might have some on here because you're
I
trying.
don't know what.
Either didn't read at all, or did I have two spikes?
We've had issues with that meter.
Yeah.
And it's not reading, it's reading zero, so,
Yeah.
you know, that's a problem on us. So really the last kind of overall chunk of this system is there are a bunch of baseboard heaters in storage rooms. There we go. And they're just run on space temperature.
Why do we have baseboard heaters in storage rooms, sorry?
They're just backup.
I don't know a good answer. They're just backup heat.
Yeah.
Just in storage rooms, though,
Yeah.
like not in resident rooms, as backup.
They're not air conditioning those rooms, right? You're just,
So
And can we control each one individually, like just shut it
at
off?
the source, like.
Well, the
Right.
source would be your breaker, but you can, there's adjustment here, or we can just, so, I mentioned the color-coded points before, at the very beginning. Green points being set points, the stuff I want you to change. These yellow ones are your actual control points. So, if we click on this, change it to enable, or throw it manual, it will ask for a reason for anything you do, because those reasons are, all these changes are tracked. So if we manually override this on, in a second when this refreshes, we are actually turning on that heater. So that heater is now on until, because it's in manual, it's on until we turn it off. And we could walk down there and stick our hand on it if we want.
Yeah.
So that hand icon means it's overridden, and nothing's gonna, like, my program isn't going to change that anymore. If you wanted to leave it off permanently, you could leave it manually disabled, and it would stay off permanently whether the building's frozen or whatever. You shut it off and overridden my program. So when you call me and say, why is that storage room 12 degrees? I log in and go, well, you manually you manually turn the baseboard heater off. All I'm going to do is come in. All I'm going to do is log in, put it back to manual or auto, sorry, and let it go. And when it turns back on, I go, well, there you go, it's working now. And we hang up the phone and go about our days. But the reason I have those in yellow is more as a caution of if you lock that heat off and walk away forever, that heat will stay off as long as you kept it locked off. So it's more of just a cautionary, you know.
And it'll play it, so you
Yeah.
can see it's been locked.
So as a farther step to that, we have an audit trail. And this is why I recommend people to keep separate logins, because we can come in here and see everything, like everything that's been done. We can see every time Mike logged into the system, every time somebody mistyped their password, like we can see it all. I think I'm pretty sure April 29th, Mike might have been when I put your password in. You know, so it's kind of everything is tracked in here. There's no way for you, the user, to erase this. So if we give everybody the same login and there's an issue somewhere, I can't say it's your fault. You know, or you can't say it's his fault. You know, it's just staff. Somebody from the staff logged in and changed something caused a problem. So it's nice to keep things separated so that at least we know who's making those changes, and either you can go have a talk with that person or tell me to take away their permissions. And
Well, we'll make sure that if we have the rights.
Yeah, I don't
is
think everybody.
Yeah.
pretty minimal.
Yeah.
And for the nurse, it's just a read only, right?
Yeah.
And that's why that's the only reason I say to kind of keep things separated,
Yeah.
because the more hands you have in the pot, the easier it is for for someone to go, I didn't know, and you have no way to say otherwise. So just as an ease of tracking things, it's just nice to have kind of people separated, and then we can give better permissions, we can give no permissions, depending on who that login is. For like the view only nurse one, I don't care, give it to anybody you want, because they can't cause an issue. It's more for the people who have access to make changes and do things that we want them to have their own login. Just more for long term. Kind of hitting right at that right spot, isn't it?
I'm right on the spot. Now I know what chicken feels like when it's in the oven.
Who's got the remote for the
You want
lights on?
that? You can fix
We can
that.
turn it, we can put the lights on.
That's okay.
So that's kind of the everything I think we really need to cover for today. I think the best thing is we get the password set up.
Yeah.
You guys just get in,
Yeah.
play with it, use it,
Thank you.
come up with questions. And if in a month or two we want to sit down again and go through it all again,
Yeah.
bring your list of questions and we go through it all. Because
It's a lot.
it's information overload.
Yeah, definitely.
And until you start getting a feel for the building and what any of this is, it's just too much.
Yeah. Like what I would suggest for you, Richard, we process now. Kind of think about what is our process for the nurses to take the temps.
Temperature.
Yeah, the temps and humidities, and then our water temps. Because I feel like we should start get our forms in place and start doing it.
Yeah, because if we need to change it.
Yeah,
it's every time.
yeah. Figure out what we need for how we're
assume-
gonna get our water temps. What do we need?
Because I assume you guys have a couple months before you really move people in, so.
Well, June 23rd tentative.
Okay.
So we're,
A month.
yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be kind of good to start
It could be.
Yeah.
doing these
It's
things
usually
now.
outsourced.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's usually one.
yeah.
She usually wants to.
But I've seen people doing the top too, and showers that might be.
But they'll use they'll use
Yeah, just, so they would go around and they would open the door and then close it and then wait and just make sure it locks. So every exit door. Yeah. Yeah, the nurse does every shift.
They have them in the.
Yeah, so 3 times.
To be different.
Yeah.
Than the top.
But she doesn't differentiate, just a source. They'll tell you.
So I guess,
shower.
yeah, aside from the setting up the passwords, who's getting phones, I gotta think we're.
Yeah, I think just
Shower.
the 3 of us and Jay,
Yep.
really right now.
And then maybe a nursing one, just cause I'm.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be. I don't think anybody else wants on there.